want you going out. No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut, Mayday. Bubbles and these models, it's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock down.
Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, it ain't no.
Shorty all up in my meal, yeah. She love me in the gray sweatpants. You never left, yeah.
Feeling like a boss, I done made it. Get so like a spaceship. I swear my life is amazing. Blowing money, no hesitation. Up, down, no basic. I know these be hating, but that's what made me feel like.
Up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah.
Honorable C notes.
Yeah.
Buddha
Yeah.
bless the spirit.
Yeah. Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swaying doors now. Smash.
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Lucky 56. Now let's go. 319. 319.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They go play action with Jackson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Flush to his right. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. Running for it, Montgomery. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
What kind of game are we going to have in store for us? I understand the call here if it's the final 2 minutes and you're losing. But this is the opening drive of the game. That is too big a chance for my blood. But give them credit. They got it to pay off.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And his pass incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson throwing again, dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
From the gun, it's Jackson being chased out left. And he's got Snead. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
You got him. You got him.
Huh? I get you juices.
No, I make my own. You need to throw that stupid cheese that been sitting in the back of that refrigerator away.
All right.
I ain't even eating that.
Slant.
Detroit! Detroit!
The first carry now for Alex Collins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice.
Hey, that nigga Spice One said, I got a Colt 45 bot 9 in the clip. The bullets in your ass and make you hop and skip. Bitch ass nigga. Expire, retire, stab him in the throat with the bait and smoke wire. Howard, shut up. Howard, shut up. All that crying. What you crying for, Howard? What happened? Who did it to you, Howard? Tell me who did it to you. Who slapped you?
Decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Oh, rich kid beating you?
They give it to him running left. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
You got to figure it out, my general.
There, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here.
Nobody going to tell you how to play nobody.
No doubt about it, because
do you know the game of strategy, Howard? Well, then that's what you got to learn, how to strategize, man.
Is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd and goal, Collins.
Come on, man. Come up off that tackle.
Driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Now,
well, you got to try to figure out what he's doing.
And we know it would be a disappointment for them to just kick.
Hey, man, it looked like we about to have that boy Earl Thomas, man. It's looking magnificent over here, man. It's looking magnificent, man.
To come away with no points.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see.
Rose is gone, dork.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples.
No, Howard. I'm quite sure you saw the grouping. Said it'd be back around by 8.
They deciphered that one correctly.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
And you need to look at it.
20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm glad Rich Kid ain't been spamming. Man, I got a whole new. Ooh, that Rose. Come on, Rose. Got some fire, boy.
has the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, then they got Bo Scarborough.
Say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What the hell? They let this nigga get loose?
He's at the 40, the 20, 10.
That's crazy. They let this nigga run straight up the middle and break and get loose.
Bo Scarborough, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gold now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And the Ravens taking the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. They pitch it out to Montgomery.
Why is he not getting that nigga, man?
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
He did not pick that nigga up.
He ran right into the teeth of the blitz.
My boy's got to pick that nigga up, man.
Stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Jackson, flushed out right.
Oh, I seen that pick.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. The 30. And it's a huge
damn, I threw that right to that nigga.
Way back down to the 15-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Nigga, that shit ain't
They'll
working.
lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Murray. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd and 2, Murray.
Give me that back, nigga.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it?
Oh,
Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
After the interception, here's Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Come on, man. This nigga ran past the line of scrimmage, man. This shit's gonna be touchdown all day long.
On the field. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
Now let's go! Blue Niner!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Man, this game is lying, man. How is 3rd and 2? I went past the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that he gets to play in the game.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Finds his target, Montgomery. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make
nowhere to go. Here he lost.
Man, why the fuck is this nigga trying to take a long time to throw the ball, man? Throw the damn ball. You right there.
The rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football,
You
grip
can
it
see the
too
whole
tight
blitz
in
in
the
there.
rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Yes, sir.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Lucky 56.
I forgot to white it out. I thought I whited it out.
Murray escaping the pressure right. That still go down at the 28. 4 yards on the completion.
Okay.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly
Yes,
is,
sir.
because you got a scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray steps away to his left. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Gold is able to put it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely. a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6
Hold on, y'all. Be right back. Come on, man. Hey, I'll be right back, y'all.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now Jackson on first down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Flush to his right. Going deep downfield. And got his man complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Murray now. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now it's Jackson, buying time to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Off the play fake. Murray. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 32 that time.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Over.
From the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray eluding the pressure right. Found his target. It's Anderson. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Detroit! Detroit!
Operating from the gun. Murray escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Bo Scarborough with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Gold now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. He uncorks it for Snead. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Murray. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The final shot before break. Murray. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
Gold to add the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Looking to throw on second down. Jackson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
But most of the time, what happens though, Howard?
They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
All right, here we go.
Following the fumble recovery, Murray, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard.
We're going to put an end to that.
Zadarius Smith in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Off-play action. Murray. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Come on, man. Hey, let this nigga get the ball.
Down to the 22-yard line.
23 to 23. I mean 23 to 3. This is not JoJo playing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts.
I know all his plays. No, I'm losing. This not him. This somebody else playing. This not him. Yeah, this not him playing.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw.
But it's not him playing.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Bengals add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well.
I'm running a whole different thing. I mean, same stuff, but I'm just running normal defense just to see what he do. It's a whole different it's a whole different playbook.
But going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went.
Yeah, this not him playing.
That's not.
Oh, that was a nice
didn't get it though.
Yeah, I don't think he.
I just wanted to see what he